Let's begin with nets and surface area of 3D objects. Now before we determine any surface areas, let's do some unit conversions. So we'll start with SI units, which are the international system of units we use here in Canada. So we have millimeters, centimeters, meters, and kilometers, which are all units used to determine lengths and distances. We also have imperial units, inches, feet, yards, and miles, which is used in other countries, such as the US. So if we need to convert within SI units, here are the conversions we're going to use. 1 centimeter equals 10 millimeters. So you may have noticed on your centimeter ruler that 1 centimeter is broken up into 10 smaller notches, and each of those little notches represents 1 millimeter. If you have a meter stick, you'll notice that it's broken into 100 little notches, each one of those representing a centimeter. 1 meter equals 100 centimeters. And we also have 1 kilometer equaling 1,000 meters. Now for the imperial units, 1 foot equals 12 inches, 1 yard equals 3 feet, and 1 mile equals 1,760 yards. Now let's use those conversions to help us with example 1. A says convert 13 centimeters to meters. So we're going to multiply by a fraction. We just learned on the previous slide that 1 meter was equal to 100 centimeters. So if I write as a fraction 1 meter over 100 centimeters, I'm essentially multiplying 13 by 1. So I'm not actually changing the quantity here. Now I'm multiplying by 1 meter over 100 centimeters because I want the centimeters to cancel. So instead I'm putting 100 centimeters in the numerator and 1 meter in the denominator, I need to put in the denominator so they'll cancel. So now what I have is 13 times 1 meter, which is 13 meters, and then 100 in the denominator. Now 13 divided by 100 is 0.13 meters. Let's do the same thing now for B. I have 2.6 kilometers. So I'm going to multiply by a fraction. We just saw that 1 kilometer is equal to 1,000 meters. So I'm going to put the 1 kilometer on the bottom and the 1,000 meters in the numerator. Again, I want the kilometers to cancel with that. So now what I'm multiplying is 2.6 by 1,000, and that is 2,600 meters. So I just want to reinforce that the order that you put the numbers in the fraction is important. So if I have 2.6 kilometers and I multiply that by 1 kilometer over 1,000 meters, then these can't cancel anymore. And what I end up with is a kilometer times a kilometer. I end up with a kilometer squared, which is not going to work. So that is incorrect. And now for C, I have 0.2 millimeters. And I have to change that to centimeters. So now the way I'm going to set up my fraction here is I'm going to put the 1 centimeter in the numerator and 10 millimeters in the denominator. So again, they can cancel. And now I have 0.2 times 1, which is 0.2, but then I divide that by 10. So on the calculator, you can put in 0.2 divided by 10, which is 0.02 centimeters. So we'll do a few more conversions. This time we'll be using imperial units. So example 2, convert 3 feet to inches. So we'll set it up the same as we did with the SI units. We'll use a fraction. Now we know that in 1 foot there are 12 inches. So I'll put 1 foot on the bottom, 12 inches in the numerator. So I'm multiplying 3 by 12, which gives me 36 inches. Now in B, I'm going to convert 4.2 feet into yards. Now 1 yard is equal to 3 feet. So 1 yard is going in the numerator and 3 feet is going in the denominator. So now I need to divide 4.2 by 3. When I do that, I get 1.4 yards. Now in C, I have to convert 100 inches into feet and inches. So there's so many feet in 100 inches, but there's going to be some inches left over. So let's look at how we do this one. We'll start off the same by multiplying by a fraction. So I'll multiply by 1 foot over 12 inches. And when I do 100 divided by 12 on the calculator, I get 8.3. I actually get 8.33333 repeating. I'll just round to 8.3. So I know there's 8 full feet in 100 inches. But how many inches are left over? There's 0.3 of a foot left over, but I don't know how many inches that is. One way we can do this is to multiply 12 by 8 to see how many inches are in 8 feet, and that is 96. So if I started with 100 inches, that must mean that there are 4 inches left over. So to convert 100 inches into feet and inches, I get 8 full feet and then 4 inches. Now for the last one, we're going to work backwards. We're given 4 feet 3 inches, and we need to convert that to all inches. So let's start by converting 4 feet into inches. So I'm going to multiply that by 12 inches over 1 foot. So we cancel, and now I multiply 4 times 12, which is 48 inches. Now I also have these 3 inches here, which I need to add on. So 48 inches plus 3 inches gives me a total of 51 inches.